A battery of intimate bruises. In a domestic violence event that conforms the seclusion that succumbs the succubus of a domineering matrix, who's only so in her mind. The emotional toll of the control is an intimidation factor of stalking to convert the neglect of the childhood. So comorbid was the father's touch, and the uncle to other extended family, the challenges of illuminating all the awareness and the perception and the definitions of that documentary that's witnessed by the self in the mirror differs widely from era to era of self-awareness that reminds oneself that the consciousness is a stream of memory that does nothing but harass, stalk, and build anxiety. It is an imprisonment meant to waylay. It's time to forget, but maybe never forgive. Or maybe the opposite might persuade you to become more acceptable to your own eye, that let this inner eye's view. The discipline of self is not to submit. In the traditional culture, the men have the legal right to discipline. There is no violence, and there is no way. Anyone that raises their hand to should be arrested and taken away. In extreme cases, I say we put them to death. The reoccurring state of defined traditional self has become waylaid by sexual borders and the psychological, economic abuse that tortures the medical apathy of legal and political context that serve nothing but to blame and subjugate and to plead the fifth point of view from the residents of the household and the four categorized walls wherein women suffer violence, not excluding genital abuse, manipulation, and oral subjugation, to suck away the lifeblood and to entertain the cum in the omission context of moral harm. This is the acknowledgement of the victim. Please don't commit self-harm. There is no mental illness like suicide to take away, to leave you vapid, living in the criminal code of that jurisdiction wherein you find yourself choking in your own chalk outline. For the civil remedy of protection is simply to flee or find that knife in the dark. And I'm not telling you to commit a new kind of fiendship where a friendship with skin meets steel, and the perpetuator of your terrorism becomes a commonplace death, just like the bruises that adorn your body. The physical to sexual overtones of rape and emotional trauma, and the verbal economic violence that is the horror of everything over your world. It must go far, far away.